want to get started because we got some work to do. If you read the description, you can see I'm making the Luther burger, but not the traditional way. I'm combining it with the smash burger. So something tells me this is going to be super yum delicious because smash burgers are great. Luther burger, I think, is probably great. I haven't had it yet. I've been wanting to have it for a long time now. And I figured what better chance than Burger Month, right? So we're live today. It's the day before Valentine's Day. So tomorrow on Valentine's Day is when you will actually get the video of my Fancy Pants burger. So sneak preview. No real preview, just telling you what it is. It's the French onion soup burger. Already made it, already taped it. It's super delicious. I'm going to finish editing it today and put it on tomorrow so you can see it and maybe make it for Valentine's Day. Maybe. It's some work, but it's so good. Anyway, guys, enough about that. Like I said, we're making a Luther smash burger. So what goes into that? If you don't feel like reading the description, I'll tell you. We got 2 smash patties topped with cheese and, of course, seasoned appropriately. We've got 4 strips of bacon. We've got grilled onions and, of course, a couple Krispy Kreme donuts. So I'm not doing a pound of ground beef. That's a big burger, and as much as I would love it, I know I'm going to be, having more episodes and stuff taped later, and I have to at least take a bite of those. And I'm also going to be, I think, having a nice dinner later, so anyway, you can make it a full pound if you want, but you don't really need to if you're doing the smash style, and that's what I'm doing. So I'll show you. I've already got the griddle nice and hot. You can probably see a little bit of smoke coming up. I've also got my burger press on the griddle so that it can get nice and hot, retain that heat for when I cook the bacon, and it'll sear it on both sides as opposed to just on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get started with the bacon, guys. Like I said, 4 strips of bacon. Traditionally, the Luther is 5 strips of bacon, but I'm doing 4, one less. Just, I don't know, I like even numbers, I guess. Oh, I see we have our first jump in here with Crystal. Hello, huzzah! Glad to see you here. Thanks for showing up. Oh, look at that. Grey Wolf. Huzzah! Thank you for being here as well. It says not showing YouTube notification yet. I don't know why YouTube isn't really giving notifications. Actually, I have a feeling I know why. It's probably because I'm using Restream as opposed to YouTube just to do my live. So I'm going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I'm probably going to change it just to YouTube pretty soon, just simply because it'll give you notifications if I do it on YouTube as opposed to Restream. And also, I don't think the Facebook one helps me very much. I don't think gets anything at all either. So I may just stop those pretty soon. I really like the way Restream works. Anyway, off of that, we're going to get this bacon on the griddle. Let me tilt you down so you can see that. And I'll move these seasonings out of the way as well so you can see the griddle. But anyway, we got 4 nice big strips of bacon here. I might have to do 2 at a time just because they are big. Let's make a little room here. Here we go. And a 1. Be careful. There we go. And a 2. They're right down next to that one. Right on down. There we go. Get this bacon going. And actually, you know what? I am going to move it closer to the edge. That way I can also get these onions griddling while the bacon is going, okay? I've got some chopped white onion, diced up pretty good, and we're going to put it right on down here on the griddle and get that cooking. We're going to hit those onions with just a drizzle of oil, a little bit of olive oil. I know we got bacon grease that's starting to cook up, but we want the olive oil now. So just a little drizzle of that, plus a little black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. Be sparing, but trust me, when you season these grilled onions, they're so much better. We'll go ahead and get those cooking up nicely. We want them to be nice and caramelized when our burger's ready, okay? Some of them are slipping underneath the little griddle iron thing, the burger press, and that's okay. Still, let's spread them out real good here. Give them a nice little press. Looks like the bacon's doing well. And guys, please keep commenting. Any questions you have, let me know. While that starts up, let's see who else has come in. So I guess Griddle says that the notification has come. Marie Hathaway is here. Huzzah! Hello to you. Glad you joined. I see my mom's jumped in as well. Huzzah! Hello, Mom. And I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Joy. Huzzah, Joy. Thanks for jumping in. Hi, everyone. Happy weekend indeed. Took a minute to find it. Oh, no worries. You're here. Wow, I got 8 viewers right now. How awesome is that? I might have to start doing these videos at 2 o'clock more often. Anyway, bacon's going. How'd you guys like to see the bacon real quick, see how it's doing, okay? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Let it shrink up a little bit. Maybe we'll give it a little flip. Oh, yeah. See, the griddle, or the burger iron here, may be hot right now, but it's still not as hot as the actual griddle. So, gonna press it right back down on that bacon and get the other side cooking real good. And we'll give these another little scoopy scoop, flippy flip, little stir. We want them all getting nice and griddled. But all of it is looking good so far. And what's great about the onions and the bacon here cooking on the pan right now, I'm going to be able to meld all of those flavors onto the pan when we cook the burger meat, so we should get some of the flavor of the onions on the burger, plus that bacon grease. Of course, bacon grease makes pretty much everything taste better. So funny enough, this is actually going to take longer than cooking the patties themselves. That's okay. So let's see here. Oh, there you are, Peter. Hey, Amber. Huzzah, glad you've joined us. Let's see. You say you're knitting a teddy bear. You'll probably be pretty quiet. That's okay, no worries. Any comments you have, you just throw them in here. But I hope the teddy bear goes well. These first couple slices of bacon are smelling like they're done. So I'm going to, oh yeah, they look perfect. So I'm going to take these off. And I'm going to set them aside. Actually, I got a little plate here. Set them aside on the plate. One of them's going to be a little more crispy than the other. That's okay. They're both going to be fantastic. And I've got 2 more strips to go. So let's pick up this burger press, put it on top of the onions, and now we can lay down our set next to bacon strips. And we'll move the burger press on over to the bacon, because we want to keep these bacon strips nice and flat so they lay down great on our burgers. Oh, I see the teddy bear message is still up. Let's see who else has messaged us. Let's see here. Great entertainment on a rainy day. Thank you. So you're going to move fully to YouTube/Twitch, or are you just saying you preferred Restream? Oh, I was just saying I like Restream, but I might move fully just to YouTube. We'll see. Was laughing at the post on Facebook about John Cena. Supposedly he's in a new short, but I haven't seen any ads. I have no idea about that. Phase out Facebook. Oh, yes, correct, Chris. I'm going to phase out Facebook and Twitch. Snowing. Wow, it's snowing for you. That's awesome. I like snow, unless I have to shovel it. I'm done. I see Virgil has jumped in. Huzzah! Welcome, Virgil. Taste test the raw bacon. I'll do it after it sits on this griddle for a few minutes. You know, you should really let it come to room temperature before you taste test that raw bacon. Put your hand on the griddle to make sure its temp is correct. Already did. So no worries, buddy. But yeah, oh yeah, let's keep moving these onions around. They look fantastic. I guess I should probably show them to you. They're going to be done very, very soon. And I'll put on the same plate as the bacon, probably. Crystal says, Virgil, you are missed. Virgil calls me a coward. And there we go. Yes, guys. Here we go. You can see these onions They're looking good. They still got just a little bit of time to go, not much. There we go. And let's check on this bacon. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it a flip. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. You obviously don't want it to burn. But when it comes to a burger, I think I prefer crispy bacon. Just for burgers. When I'm eating bacon on its own, I like it to be, I have a little bit of bite, a little bit of a chew to it. Not raw, not floppy, but also not, super crispy. Okay, these onions are pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and just scoop them on up and take them over to our other plate with the bacon. Griddled onions. Here we go. Yeah, those are looking good. And it's okay if a couple get left behind on the griddle here. I know, no onions left behind, whatever. They'll be fine. They'll add a little more flavor to our smash burger. Take this off. Bacon is definitely done. I'm going to take this off as well and put it right on our plate here with the other two strips. Keep it nice and flat so it can lay down easy on our burger. So our bacon and our onions are done. Going to leave those on the side, and now it's time to move on to our patties. So we got, as you can see, a little bit of bacon grease here on the board. I'm going to just scoot it around with some of these leftover onions so we can get that bacon and onion flavor on the griddle. And while that's going, I'll set this on the side. We'll take our first burger patty. Just a nice ball of beef here. Set it down, and now we smash it. Careful when you're doing this. This cast iron is hot, and that bacon grease is also hot, and it will splatter up at you. While that's going, let's see here. Wow, haven't seen snow in years. Stationed in Virginia and met with a blizzard the day we drove. I remember that day, Mom, and I also remember I got to see snow more recently when I took my trip up to New York. Looks gorgeous, Brett. You're darn right it is. Thank you. Oh, my God. We got 4 feet of snow at once like 2 months ago. Wow. I'm a little envious. A little bit. Thanks, Crystal. I'll stream again in November for Extra Live. Crystal's right. It will be fun. Snow is great as long as it doesn't come with too much cold. And as mentioned, as long as I don't have to shovel it. Yes. We need to work on getting this man famous. Hey, that's cool. Amber, you can get me famous if you want. I don't have to be famous, but whatever. It's been fun, guys. Got to go back to work. That's cool, Grail. Glad having you here while you work. Glad you were able to drop by during your break. You have snow and negative temps. I see in the kitchen with Karen has jumped in. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Glad to see you. You say, hey, some guy who cooks. Huzzah! Glad you're here watching. Glad you're here with us. Guys, Karen has an awesome channel as well. Make sure you check it out when you get the chance. In the Kitchen with Karen, she's got some really cool recipes. She recently did chocolate-covered bacon, which I absolutely love. See, you need to try that. Dad would love it. Yes, he does love bacon, except for mustard. He doesn't like mustard on a burger. Okay, so that one side is pretty well grilled. While it's still going, though, we want to get down our seasonings quick. We got some black pepper. A little bit of accent. And a little bit of salt. And now we're going to flip it over and smash the other side as well. Woo! You might consider wearing an oven mitt or something because that hot grease is bouncing up, and boy, it stings a little bit. You are most certainly welcome, Karen. You are doing awesome, and I'm really super proud and super glad that you're doing so great. It's awesome to see you doing so well, and I look forward to you jumping up more. I see Alejandro Silva has jumped in. Hello, Ale. Huzzah! Glad you're here watching. All right, this first patty is looking real good. We got some meat candy here. We're going to give it a little bit more of that seasoning. It's a little bit of this accent, a little bit of the salt. And remember, we're going pretty light here and a hit of that black pepper. And we're going to give it one more flip. One more press. Now over here with our griddled onions and bacon, we're going to take this patty off. We're going to set it to the side. Now we're going to work on our second patty. Oh, while it's here, while you got it on here, go ahead and throw on your slice of cheese. That way it can start melting right on top of the patty. Of course, you don't want to waste all of that fresh heat. All right, guys, time for our next patty. Another ball of beef here. And let's scrape some more of this grease back into the spot. That's where all the flavor is, right? Down it goes. And here comes our press. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And just leave it on there for a good 10 to 15 seconds, pressing nice and hard. So, Karen, you say you are late. What is a Luther burger? So, a Luther burger, it comes from the show The Boondocks, where they said that it was created by Luther Vandross. And what it is, it's a pound of beef, a 1 pound patty with grilled onions, cheese, 5 strips of bacon, sandwiched between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts, okay? So, we're doing a version of it. Instead of doing the whole pound, we're doing a smash burger style with 2 smash patties. And then we're sandwiching that, again, between the 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. Here we go. We got a good sear on the first side of this. Let's go ahead and season it. We got our black pepper. Here comes the salt. And here comes the accent. And Crystal, you are correct. It should be a Luther Jr. or maybe a Luther Mini because it's 1 bacon strip short. It's also not a pound of ground beef. Mom says, I was wondering how you keep the grease splatter off your clothes and arms. It's definitely tough. Okay, so that side, done. Flip it. Press it. And here's something that's misunderstood about smash burgers. A lot of people say you're smashing out all the juice. Really, you're not. You're just changing the composition of the burger. You see a lot of juice coming out. You know, it's still a very juicy burger. It's just a thin patty instead. As you can see, a nice fine coat of grease on my hand here. It's all flying up on me. It is hot, but I can survive it. So, yeah, we got a good press on there. Moving this to the side so we can go ahead and get our seasoning again. A little more black pepper. A little more accent. A little more salt. And we're going to give it one more flip here. Another press. Let's see here. Oh, my God. You're right. Oh, my goodness. And we have from Crystal, dear Brett's mommy, he needs frilly aprons and some plain ones. Maybe. Who knows? There we go. We got a good press. While it's still on the griddle, let's throw on our cheese. Come on, cheese. So we can start getting them melting right on top there. And we're going to set that on top of our other patty here, okay? Patty 1 and patty 2 smashed, ready together here. Now, before we can actually assemble this into the burger, now it's time for our Krispy Kreme donuts. So I'm going to lift, wow, look at all that grease on top of my burger press. We're going to move all this grease over into our little drip, get it into the drip pan because we don't want this for the donuts. The donuts, we don't want to be greasy. We want to have a relatively, not so greasy pan so that when we griddle them, all we're griddling is the glaze on the outside. That way, what we're getting is a caramelized outside of these donuts. Now, traditionally, the Luther burger doesn't have caramelized donuts. It's just sandwiched between the donuts. I'm just doing this as a little bit of extra, okay? I saw, Sam the cooking guy did a Luther burger, and he did a fried egg on his as well. That's something you could do, but, I didn't feel like doing the fried egg. I wanted to do it closer to the original one, just doing a smashed patty instead. So there we go. We got most of that grease off of here. It's in the drip tray. We'll move the press to the side for now. And now it's time. I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit. Before we get the donuts on there, take a question or two. Let's see here. Oh, okay. No more comments just yet. We still got our viewers, though. Okay, guys, so then we're going to get to it. Let's go ahead and add our donuts. Oh, my goodness. I've got grease on my glasses. They're trying to wipe them. They are now super foggy, but that's okay. So first of our buns comes down onto the pan. Next up, we get our 2 patties. And now our grilled onions on top of those. And no, I'm not going to put any ketchup or anything like that on this burger. I'm going to have it as it is. There we go. Grilled onions and our bacon strips. These are huge bacon strips, so we're going to fold them in half. 1, 2, if they break apart, no biggie. 3, and 4. Gosh, look at all that bacon. No, I don't want to touch that hot griddle. You're flying close to the sun, Brett. You're flying close to the sun. Now we put down our other Krispy Kreme donut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit of a smash because I want that donut caramelizing, okay? Ah! Come off of it. There we go. And now let's give it a flip. Oh, goodness. This is, ow! This is impossible, guys. All right. We're not going to griddle both sides. We're just going to try to make sure it stays together, okay? Here's how I'm going to griddle the other bun right next to it. And now we'll take the bacon and put it back on top, back on top, back on top. Well, I'm having a little less than good luck here. And I'm going to assume that the bottom is, griddled nicely. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to move it over to our plate. This is tough, but there we go. And keep griddling this one. Oh yeah, that looks good. Well, now we can turn this off. And I don't want to lose any of this bacon, so I'm going to come back here, bacon. Now I've got bacon bits. These I'll just put to the side and eat alongside the burger. Okay, we're done with our griddle. And the burger's all done. It's not as pretty as it could be. And Crystal says she's got to drive. All right, Crystal, see you next time. Thanks for being here. Let's see. You got to admit, that looks good. A bit like a sweet with the savory. Yes, very much sweet and savory. I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this burger. Isn't that? I mean, it may not be beautiful in the traditional sense, but it's beautiful in the messy artery clogging sense. Mm. And I don't know, should I take a bite now or should I wait? It's really hot. That hasn't stopped me before. Sorry, I'm just moving some things so I can have the plate actually here, and you can see it. All right, guys, are you ready? I think I'm ready. I think I am. It's a little intimidating, but boy, does it look good. And I know it's going to be hot, but I don't think I should wait. I think I should have it while it is hot. Karen says, it's a thing of beauty to the taste buds for sure. I agree. And we're about to find out how beautiful. Okay. Here we go. And oh yeah. So the bottom, the glaze from the on the bottom is just, it's caramelized and crispy and oh goodness. So here we go. First bite. First bite, there go my glasses. That's okay. Holy cow. Oh my God. You guys. Griddling these donuts just kind of gives them the flavor, almost a funnel cake. The caramelized sugar from the glaze is just incredible. Combined with the bacon and the beef and the cheese. Sweet and salty is definitely the thing here, okay? So, if you know Krispy Kreme donuts, you know how sweet they are, almost cloyingly so. However, griddling it like this and combining it with these other flavors kind of takes it down a notch. And instead of being overbearing, the sweetness is just a nice complement to everything else going on here. Of course, we've got our griddled onions. We've got our nice savory beef. Again, 80-20 ground chuck. We've got our white American and bacon. A lot of savory stuff going on there, but it all combines very well. This is not a burger to share. This is one that you'll want to take down on your own, and you will. It is not hard to do so. Right about now, I'm thinking maybe I should have done the 1 pound burger. Woo! If you've ever had reservations about sweet and salty, this is one of the best combinations of sweet and salty I've ever had. Where Krispy Kreme is concerned, they're not my favorite donut. They are my favorite glazed donut. And you really can't beat a fresh, hot Krispy Kreme glazed donut where glazed donuts are concerned. And they're just absolutely perfect on this. We got a slight crispiness on the outside of the donut from caramelizing that sugar. We got the crispiness of the bacon. Caramelized onions. And then the juicy but tender beef. Not only do the flavors meld well, but all of the textures combine for something that's just absolutely wonderful. You got your crispy, your squishy from the cheese. You got your chewy from the beef. It's just, it is a symphony in your mouth. And you guys should try it. And look at my hands. Some of it is burger grease. Some of it is melted sugar glaze from the donuts. I am a glutton today. Well, most days, but today, especially so. Wash these hands off. Guys, this burger, I'm sad it took me so long to try this, but I'm glad that I eventually did, and that eventuality being today. because it is phenomenal. It's something else. Let's see here. Amber says, that looks delicious. It is. Karen says, I've got to try this. You do. It's amazing. And Amber, once again, that's a big burger. You don't know if you'd be able to eat all that by yourself. Definitely not with the donut, though, but it looks great. No, trust me, you need it with the donut. You need to have it with the donut. The donut makes all the difference. You hope my fingers heal nicely. I didn't hurt my fingers. They're all good, so no worries. Anyway, guys, this is so good. And trust me, you have to do it with the donut. And don't go cheap and go get like Walmart glazed donuts. Those things suck. No offense to Walmart. I love Walmart. The beef is from Walmart. But the donuts, if you got a Krispy Kreme, go all the way. Get the Krispy Kreme glazed donuts because, oh my goodness, it is something else. Anyway, guys, it's 2:30, and I think we're just about done here. So thank you for watching. Glad to have all of you here for this wonderful Saturday full of beef and joy. Great seeing all of you. Glad you were here. Thanks for jumping in. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, share it with your friends, and please leave as many comments as you like. I'd be happy to have them. Until next time, everyone, I'm some guy who cooks, and I'm glad that you're some people who watch. And to answer you, Karen, that was fun. Thank you. You are most certainly welcome. Thank you for jumping in. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you around. Make sure you watch tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be releasing a Valentine's Day episode, a very special Valentine's Day episode where I make a French onion soup burger. Yes, not just French onion, French onion soup. It is delicious, it is beautiful, and you do not want to miss it. Until then, everybody.